I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake.
Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. The consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversational astonishment, consuming the comments and then vomiting up the Vonnegut. Hey. Ominous as a monster is underneath your posturepedic, possibly in the closet. It's a necropolis, scary how I'm optimistically obstinate. Ain't no domino in my dominance when I'm dropping this. Janis Joplin droplets, it sound like the apocalypse mixed with Christopher Wallace's topics on top of obelisks. It's a kabbalist novelist inside of my esophagus. Rhyme is priming, is optimist and tastes like chocolate cake.
I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake.
Like winner, chocolate cake for dinner, birthday cake for breakfast, slice it like a ninja, pick up all the pieces, assemble like Avenger. Authoring is August, wordplay is December. That mean my pen is in cinders and my deliverance shivers like Siberian area shippers. Slip on the slick as icicles, drip from the tip of my scriptures. If you a ship on the trip, don't hit on the tip of my glacier. Swim with the fish and flippers. I finish my pictures. This is what didn't get it, getting hitting the different differs. What did he do with it, didn't she? Who are you mentioning? Louis do a dual identity, dueling enemies. Do it to him, chewing through him without doing it dentally. Superhuman fluent without refueling engines with energy. This chemistry can it be? They googling endlessly. Even computers losing memory, bending mentally when they interface with the lyrical ability.
Many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. like a hurricane. Nothing in my way will make me be afraid. And I can feel it in my bones. Yeah, I can feel it in my soul. Yeah, I can feel it.
It'll be tough to forget this evening. How about your surroundings here at Valcour Bay? And hopefully we'll have a memorable fight as well. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. It's Daniel the Miracle Man Jacobs, 6 foot tall, 160 pounds with a reach of 74 inches. And he'll be facing Terrence Bud Crawford.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this, Terrence. These two are really up for it. You know what?
Here comes the Miracle Man himself, Daniel Jacobs, fighting out of New York, New York. He is one of the most talented Terrence Bud Crawford.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Brownsville, New York, here is a 2-time middleweight champion of the world, introducing Daniel Jacobs. Fighting out of the blue.
A lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their score under the sun here in this outdoor venue.
If you know you can fight, you don't need a crowd, you don't need anything apart from that opponent.
And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Don't want to trade shots. They exchange punches. Who did more work in the gym? That's what it might come down to, considering how hot and humid it is today.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instruction in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Catch and shoot. A straight right just misses. And he scores with the counter. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, look.
On to the second round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
He threw a punch and just got countered. There's a counter shot. Straight right just misses. A perfect counter lands. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Good punch. Beautiful counter shot. If you're a counter-puncher, then basically you do the counter-attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in counter.
You're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got a double shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching you every move, every twitch.
A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Those counter punches have to hurt. The straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Through the left uppercut, but it misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if
On to the third. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. That counter shot lands. These two fighters are made for one another. Good counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. I want to think of holding on here for a minute. Nice counter shot. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty... And finally, Jacobs crumbles to the canvas. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that one.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, it's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. What about Jacobs in that last round? So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
To make or break a fighter.
Come on, breathe. Breathe.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. We're thinking. The jab's work.
Win the round on your jab. Breathe when you're stepping around.
Great.
And there's the bell to start round 4. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Where did that come from? What?
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Well done with that counter shot. Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
It's that to ever hope. Remember the fight to Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Straight right just misses. These two were made for each other. Nice counter shot. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Whoa! Lights out! It's over! This fight is done! And there's no doubt about it as we see it again. That body shot did. Not many people would have predicted.